lessons that I would like to share with all of you today that come from psychology. The first life lesson that comes from psychology is essentially that we are not really the psychologists that we think we are, which means that we are not really great at understanding people naturally. There have been a lot of experiments in cognitive psychology that reveal that all of us, all human beings, have strong cognitive biases, wherein we believe that the majority of other people behave and think the way we behave and think. And this is one of the biggest fallacies of being a human, that we are not great at understanding each other. The second is that a lot of our identities come from the groups that we belong to, which basically means that we perceive ourselves with respect to who we are surrounded by. The third life lesson is that behavior is mostly nurture and not nature, which basically means that the environment that we are a part of, the environment that we belong in, the environment that we have grown up in, and the environment that we're continuing to create for ourselves will have a very, very strong impact. The things we think about affect our choices, which basically means we often believe that it is our personalities that affect our behaviors and our choices and everything that we do, in a moment. But it is not true. What really affects our choices is the way we think. So, however charming my personality may be, and if I'm going through a difficult time, and if my thought process is negative, it will impact my choices and it will impact the way I behave and I interact with others.
Astha, your voice is breaking.
Is it okay now?
Slightly better, but it's going in like a while.
Okay. It should be better now. So the last life lesson is that we need only one thing for a healthy life. What this one thing is, I'm going to tell you at the end of my presentation, not right now. Out of all the 5 things that I just spoke about, there is an undertone to all of this. We're not good at understanding people. This is a fact. Hence, we need to be empathetic. Empathy lies behind our biases. We need to be aware of our biases and be aware of the fact that we are biased as individuals and develop an empathetic outlook for people, because that's a skill that can be developed and enhanced. It's not something that comes very, very naturally to all of us at the same degree. Groups are crucial to our identities, which basically means that all our engagements matter. Hence, the engagements of other people, the identities of other people are also related to us, which makes it very, very important and imperative for us to be kind to one another. Behavior is mostly nature, not nurture, which basically means that the right environment can lead to big changes, and we have the capacity to be that change. The things that we think about affect our choices the most, which is why it is important for us to choose healthy thoughts, to choose positivity, and to choose to respond and react in ways that that help us deal with life in a more healthier and happier manner. And last, the one thing that we need to live a healthy life. There were sets of 2 very, very long studies, 75-year long studies, longitudinal studies that were done at the Harvard University. They're called the Grant study and the Glueck study. And what these 2 studies revealed was that, they sort of mapped the lives of 726 people over 75 years to find out a variety of variables that interacted with their physical health. What were the things that was impacting, or what were the things that were leading to a human being's physical health over their lifespan, which is 75 years. And what they understood, or what they find out, was that, and this is what the program directors also said, that the clearest message that we get from this 75-year study is good relationships keep us happier and healthier, period. The one ingredient that we all need for a healthy body and a healthy mind is love, which is why it's important for all of us to be affectionate. That's my knowledge nugget for the day. Thank you.